Hello and welcome back to the Bronco Wave. Today again with Bitcoin in US dollar. And like I said in my old video, I'm pretty much still expecting something like a move down here. Yeah, so that Bitcoin could go maybe into this area of 9,000 or 8,950. But the recent move, yeah, you could count this as a 1-2 still, because it's still a valid 1-2, because this price movement up did not yet cross the start of this movement down. Yeah, so this move is only allowed to go up to 99% of the previous move, which is this one. So as soon as we get higher prices than here, this wave 2 is definitely invalid and not the scenario, at least for the moment right now. Yeah, so this would have to move over here or something. Yeah, so definitely a valid scenario for Bitcoin might be that this wave B goes up here maybe to 11,500 or something, and from here we get a C down, which goes like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bitcoin is still oscillating around this trend line here, this diagonal one. This is the one still the one connecting the all-time high to the intermediary high. So the all-time high from the end of 2017 with the intermediary high of end of June in 2019. And this trend line has been very important for Bitcoin in the last couple of weeks. And I still think we are not yet quite done with this trend line. So I really see one additional dip in Bitcoin at least, and just to go below this trend line once more, and hopefully from here turn around into bullish areas again. So we will have to see whether this right here will hold as the high of wave B, and we can place this here, or if we have to move this just a little bit more to the side, and we will get this C move from here down. So this is not entirely clear at the moment. Right now I'm pretty much waiting for clearer patterns just to be able to make a decision and to make a better assumption as to what to expect in the next couple of days or weeks. So I would have loved Bitcoin just from here to bounce off and then go down again. Right now we have this small trend line that's still bottling Bitcoin a little bit, which is kind of a lid. So we got a little spike over it, but then got back down again. If we look in the hourly chart, we can see that Bitcoin bounced off a couple of times off this line. So this is, at least for the moment, a little thing that can stop the Bitcoin price movement. But in the long run, yeah, I mean, even if Bitcoin goes up here, I still do not think this is an impulsive move. This looks rather correctional, and the chances Bitcoin going down right away or going up are pretty much, in my opinion, 50-50 at the moment. So there could be a move up to 11,500 or something. Maybe Bitcoin will only form double top. That's perfectly possible as well. So let me just grab this B. So we could maybe just go into this area. Yeah, so we get this high and then a double top, which is this one, and then start this wave C down. So that's another possibility. But all in all, it's pretty much 50-50 right now. So I really don't like the look of this too, but it's just my personal opinion, and it's from an Elliott wave rule perspective, that's a perfectly valid two. And this scenario that we have this 1-2 move over here is still valid, and we didn't see a new high yet. So this, if we get a smaller high, so which doesn't surpass this price range at $11,180, this too can still move up and maybe go towards here or there. Yeah, so that's pretty much a possibility. So it's right now we have to do maybe some kind of a waiting game or something, just to have clearer patterns that unfold. In my last video I mentioned that Bitcoin is at a crossroads in the weekly chart, which I think is still the case. So if we look at the weekly chart, and especially this MACD here, which is a trend follower, in the last weekly candle we were slightly in the positive. So down here you can see the values for the MACD, and as you can see, pretty much whenever this blue line crossed the orange line, we got this move down, yeah, and then we got back up again, and there was another cross. We got this move down, yeah, and then we went back up, and so now right now we are probably or possibly looking at the crossing that's happening right now. So this could very well, if it unfolds and if it gets confirmed and everything, could mean that Bitcoin could be headed into a multi-month correctional period, or at least multi-week correctional period, which could take Bitcoin down to maybe $7,000 or $6,000 even. So that's definitely a possibility for Bitcoin. But I expect if Bitcoin goes down here, just that it doesn't go just down, but instead we might see a correctional wave A, which could be this move down, yeah, maybe a stop at $9,000. Then we could see maybe a retracement of this correctional move, maybe towards this trend line, yeah, this large diagonal one, which is so important at the moment. And from there we could see Bitcoin bounce off once more to form this ABC correctional pattern and maybe end somewhere in this $7,000, $6,000 range. So this is a perfectly valid scenario. On the other hand, yeah, we can see that if we compare the height of this MACD, we can see that we were pretty much maybe at a spot like this, yeah, back here, and Bitcoin turned around and even made a higher high and even pushed the MACD further. So that's the other scenario essentially. So right now it's very hard to tell. In my opinion, it's more or less 50-50, and we have to wait either for Bitcoin, yeah, to really go down again to get some clearer picture, or really go up and generate some bullish movements. But then again, if I look at, as I said, if I look at the hourly candles, and especially in the smaller time frame, this beginning right here, so all of this just doesn't look impulsive. So in my opinion, the chances of this just being a correctional move, which stops somewhere from here to $11,500, are slightly higher, and then we get at least one more dip down. And yeah, I really expect Bitcoin, yeah, to hit this area at around 9,000, maybe 9,000 or 8,950, something like this, and from here hopefully turn around, and then hopefully I hope this is really the complete wave 2 and we do not get any more correction moves. But yeah, the possibility of this just being wave A and then a wave B and a wave C coming are there, and they have to be taken account for, I guess. So that's something that, yeah, that's something just that can happen, and so the risk is there, and that's something to be aware of essentially. Yeah. Okay, so that's it for Bitcoin for the moment. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching, and see you soon.